So now let's talk about the dark and light feminine energy codes. As usual, starting with the theory, then diving deep into the practical tools to anchor and embody real dark femininity, the real exercises of the embodiment of dark femininity, we'll cover up next. Most of the dark feminine energy content popular nowadays targets on sensuality, boundaries, being bold, being fierce, being bitchy, resting face, being mean, saying no, cutting people off, etc., standing up for self. In reality, dark feminine energy is not about the outside but about the insides. That is the primal part of the subconscious psyche that you have suppressed or numbed out of guilt, shame, and wearing the mask on the outside to cover the inside fears and suppressing it since childhood because of the programming that you have been through. Certain parts of you that you have suppressed, numbed out, that you feel ickiness to show up to the world is the dark feminine part of you. The dark feminine is the insights, and the light feminine is what gets projected outward from these fears out to the world. So basically, let's say a woman who feels a lot of internal shame around her sexuality or having fears about her body, the body image issues, etc., body dysmorphia, she might be externally wearing a good girl or a nice virgin mask, afraid of being called a slut, afraid of being seen as a slut, afraid of her sexuality, afraid of being seen, getting that attention from the men, or maybe acting overly sexual to hide the insides of not feeling beautiful enough in her own body and seeking that validation externally. So if you are indulging in these patterns of overly sexual behaviors, yes, of course, sexuality is one of the characteristic in relationship, but if it's the main premise via which you are following up the relationship, it means there's a lot of mask. Maybe you do not feel good inside your own body, or have certain judgments about your parts of the body, and that is why you are covering up with these masks. So now what happens is, with this mask of light feminine, you tell stories to yourself and others form certain stories about you on the basis of the external mask that you're wearing, because you're portraying yourself as the good girl, spiritual girl, nice virgin mask, while in the inside it has not been transmuted, the original wound of not feeling good about your own body. Then there are certain belief systems that you've formed about yourself, and other people basis or this mask of yours are creating certain judgments of you. So real dark feminine energy embodiment is not about being a bitch, sensual, dark, fierce, or bold girl. Yes, it is a part of it, but not the entire spectrum of the dark and light femininity. The real transmutation is of the inside fears and thereby embodying the authenticity on the outside, which might be very unique to you. For some, it might be being a bitch, and for some, it might be embracing their compassionate kindness nature, or being the nice girl, or being a surrendered person sometimes. Where in your life it's all helping you out. It's about playing around with the different spectrums of energies and not getting locked in one archetype. What may be nice and confident for one girl might be bold and bitch for the other girl. But it is all coming from an internal peace and having no ickiness on the outside. So the exercise for this I have attached as journal prompts and embodiments for you to discover your unique dark feminine flavor. It can be the flirty girl, it can be the mean girl, it can be the bitchy girl, it can be the nice, compassionate, kind girl, it can be the surrendered girl. Depending on where you are, what situation demands, embracing it fully is what is the use of real dark feminine nature. Thank you. In the resources section, there's an attachment that has been provided. It contains all the journal prompts for releasing the past shame, guilt around your internal fears and embodying and anchoring the real dark feminine energy in your life. Thank you.